Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Wix here with another day on the free-to-play. And we've got a journal task where we have to kill heretical ruins, stage 5 or above, 2 more times. So I'm on stage 6 right now, which is where we left off last time. Seems to be going pretty good. I actually haven't even had to use Hexandra's heal at all yet. So it might be that I just bring more damage. She has been using her battle skill though. And like now we're taking some damage, so maybe it's the right move. Anyways, we're gonna try level 7 after this, just to see if we can do it. I'm using Usha as my tank because she does a nice amount of AoE damage as well. And this boss doesn't do too much damage as long as you can dispel the HP burn. So Usha's a really good tank for this. If you got the gear to help her survive. She also puts debuffs on the boss in the back, so that you can proc Sigrid. Starting to fall behind a little bit. Nice. There's 6 down. Okay, let's give 7 a try. This is where you start getting legendary ones. So we need a lot more accuracy. We do have an accuracy aura, but we still might be a little bit short. Yeah, we don't have any affinity bonus, I'm just realizing. But we kind of need the cleanse. We need Sigrid for healing reduction and nuke. We need Irina. Usha's the only tank that I really want to use because she does damage. The only thing we could change is Hexandra. I could put in Quarion. And then I'd get Lightning Element. We'll just try it like this first. I will go with just some extra lightning damage. I don't want to use my poison damage ones because I'm running low. And I don't feel like spending 2,200 a pop to buy them from a vendor. So you wait for those to pop. And then you start dealing the damages. Oh yeah, these guys are much beefier. He's going to start getting a stacking damage bonus now because I can't keep up with killing the minions. Okay, yeah. Either I don't do enough damage or he's doing too much. I can't kill these minions in time. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I've got other stuff to do. So I'll just go back and do 6 again for my quest, and then we'll move on. Guys, we just did our Vortex run, and we beat 8 mil. So it's our first run over 8 mil, which means we're on to Vortex 3 already. Obviously, Usha's doing the bulk of the damage here. Same team as last time. Just Furbath healing and attack down and tank. Hochadir sets up Usha with Frost. Zarloth applies defense down before Hochadir and Usha go. And I apply the shield right when Usha's about to ult to make sure she gets the 20% damage bonus from the music box artifact. So we're not quite in the top 10 for Vortex, but we're in the top 20 at least, I think. And moving on to Vortex 3. Yeah, there's only a handful of people on Vortex 3 today. And then maybe like half a dozen more that are over 8 mil. So it looks like I'll be top 20 at least today and tomorrow. All right, we're back at the Green Dragon. I decided to tweak the gear a little bit. I put attack chest back on Sigrid. Come on. Beauty. Yeah, so we're saving a lot of time. Also, I think my 10-minute food ran out before the end of the fight last time. So I popped 2 food. I just hope now that we're weaker that we can survive this last dragon. Come on. Oh god, please all. Okay, we got attack down on. So now that I have more damage, I don't mind if they shoot their stuff into the shield. So I'm going to set it up and just let it auto. I just really want to make sure we have attack down up at all times. So even when the shield is up, I want the attack down to be on. And we've got 5 minutes, so we should be good on time. So yeah, I'll let this run out, and hopefully we get a clear afterwards. I don't see why we wouldn't. 5 minutes left. Of course, I say that, and then our attack down gets resisted. We're getting pretty close to dying, to be honest. Okay, it seems like we are, and then they somehow pull themselves back together at the last minute. Man, this is sketchy. Yeah, if I get an attack down resist at the wrong time, the run's just over. So the goal now... Oh, my attack down had worn off for a brief second. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Because I time my attack down so that Sigrid hits the defense down, there's like a split second where the attack down has fallen off. And the dragon got an AoE attack right in that brief window. We may still be able to do it. It's not quite over yet. Okay, it's over. God damn it, man. Jesus. That's frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna go get more food and just try to run it again. Alright, instead of that, I came over to the Pillar of Trials. I'm gonna try to make some progress on the Frost Pillar. I wonder if I have any good auras. I'm gonna check my rares to see if they have any auras. So it turns out Tio has a good aura, so I'm gonna spend a few potions on him. Yeah, there we go. Attack in all battles by 30%. So he's just going to be in there to die. I could level this guy too to apply some frost, but I'm going to see how far I can go without putting anything on them. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to throw some gear on him at level 1. And if he stays out of dodge, he can apply some frost. I'll just give him all accuracy. Alright, my level 1 Voj rocking some accuracy. And he's down. So I'm going to see how far this team can get me. I doubt we'll be able to clear the first boss with it, but you never know. And when I get some, like, troll sets will help keep them alive. They can heal themselves. And of course, getting level 100, getting legendary gear, legendary runes. I might be able to make it to floor 20 with just a bare bones team like this. And then at 20 boss, I'll be able to unlock a champion to use in Pillar, which will probably be Zarloth, because she's got crowd control and healing. But we're going to try to get as far as we can with this threesome here. So yeah, I'm going to push through and then see how far we can go. Alright, I think this is about as far as we're going to go. These questas are quite fierce. So I'm going to level up probably Edgar as a tank. Because I can find a use for him even late game. And he's a pretty solid rare tank, so I'm going to use him a lot on this account. We made it 3 stages. I'd love to get these refinement stones, but we'll probably wait till tomorrow. I don't think I have anything good for lightning. Like, I need a front line. I've got tons of support. And I can throw the main character in. I just need a tank. So the closest thing to a tank I have is this girl. She might work. So lightning will probably be one of the last ones I level. But once I get to floor 20 again, we unlock Garius. So if I can figure out, if I can just get a lot of good gear and try to brute force my way through to floor 20, then I can have a tank ready to go. So I might not want to invest too much in a rare tank here. We are back and it is after reset. And check out these rewards I just got. We just finished a weekly quest, so we got some refinement stones. If I do some of these dungeons and get a champ to 90, and I'm doing this today too, that's like not quite enough to get the bread. Never mind. We're going to be getting the bread soon though. And then we don't have really any rewards that are any good until the next bread. But with these refinement stones, guess what I can do? I can get 1 level. And we are so close to the next one. Damn, hopefully we can get that today. Alright, so I noticed this sneaky little essence of creation in here. It's so expensive though. And I'm very close to pushing into silver gladiator to where I could buy this helio. But the helio takes 2 weeks to respawn. I'm not going to do it. Not yet. It's so tempting though. Top 20 on the Vortex yesterday. And today we're going to be trying Vortex 3 for the first time. So the good news is, I did the Twitch drops that are in the game right now. Oh wow, you need like 200 accuracy for this. I did the Twitch drops, which got me another epic scroll. So I just need to buy 1 more epic scroll once I finish the dragon. And my fur bath is completely booked. Usha's booked. Zarloth needs books badly. And Hochadir's the next one I'm booking. I'm wondering if I should spend my worm arrow on master scrolls. Or just wait for them to come in naturally. But we'll come back with probably the dragon next. This jerk in the arena has been hitting me non-stop. Using like every single one of his fights to hit me. Look at it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then he hit me a bunch before that too. So I made a team specifically just to counter him. And it works now. It took me 2 fights to figure it out. But, so now I can fight him. So I'm just going to keep refreshing until I fight him over and over again. And then maybe he'll get the hint. See, now I don't know if I can fight anybody else with this gear, though. So I either got to, like, continuously swap all my gear around. Which I'll probably end up doing, because there's just not that many fights I can take. I don't know. It might... This team might actually win against this one. I'll send him back to taunt them. And I'll use Garius to draw him away. He didn't quite get drawn away like I was expecting him to, but... I think it's still fine. In this case, I'm using Sigrid like a debuffer. She doesn't have a whole lot of damage. And sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. The reason I was losing against that guy's team, he's got Nastyenka, or whatever her name is, who jumps to the lowest hit point target. So she just jumped right into my backline and kept killing my backline. But with this setup, I put the least hit points on Garius. So Nastyenka jumps right on my Garius, and he's a tank. So, like, she's not getting through him. And then Sigrid just slowly wears everybody down with the healing reduction. And my Lothair jumps into the back line and slowly just starts killing everybody. I'm going to try it on my defense and see how it goes. And then Garius, hopefully, heals up my Sigrid. So we'll take out the double nuke. So look, like, Sigrid's got a bunch of hit points, but not as much damage. I put even hit point rune on her. And Garius has the lowest hit points, but a lot of defense. I didn't really want to level this rune up because it's kind of crap, but I might. I might do it. This could be changed to something else as well. The only thing is I don't want to spend my stone. I want to get this maxed out before I start leveling something else. This would be the one thing, the other thing I'd want to put him in. But we'll just leave that for now. And now we're going to see... We're going to see this guy attack my team. And hopefully I'm going to see some losses on his end. And I'll get some of those points back that he took from me. Yeah, here he is again. So I'll show you the fight in action. I think I positioned something like this. So I want him to walk there, him to walk there. I want him to walk there, and I want her attacking him. We'll try to kill the shielder first. And we put on defense aura just to make everybody tankier. So she jumped right on my Garius. She got taunted by Horus. I got healing reduction up on the Adolphus, so Garius can't heal him. Garius heals my backline. So once Adolphus is down, Lothair jumps onto the next lowest target, which is Irina. Oh. How did their Nastyenka get on my... How did their Nastyenka get on my Sigrid? Okay, good. Somehow my Sigrid became the lowest hit points person, which doesn't seem correct, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. And then because I have a decent accuracy on the Sigrid, she's just going to keep applying healing reduction until their Garius dies. And then once Garius is dead, we clean up Sigrid. I'm just going to keep fighting this guy. I'm even going to buy arena refills every time I see this guy's name. And I'm just going to keep hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. Until he either changes his defense or he stops attacking me. Here's another one I might be able to fight. Because they have a Nastyenka as well. The only difference is he has a full board debuffer. Along with Sigrid. It's worth a try though. If I put him here, he's going to taunt all three of them. So I'll put them like this. And then I'll put him here instead, and I'll put him here. Should be good, yeah? Oh, come on. All right. I was worried Lothair was going to get in taunting range. So Lothair got the perfect jump off. We got healing reduction on their backline. The only problem is I got healing reduction on my Lothair. Okay, perfect. It was very close. Too close for comfort. That's definitely not a consistent win. Also, my my Sigrid has barely enough accuracy to land her debuffs on anyone with resistance. So not the best matchup, but we got the win. We're just trying to get to the next rank real quick so we can buy that Helio. So I'm going to slowly keep working on that. Today's the day we get a new mechanic called rotation battle. So for these fights, you need to field multiple teams. So since on my challenge account, I'm leveling like champions that aren't free to play for my various unlocks and for my other teams, I'm not going to have enough free to play champs leveled to handle all these rotation battles. So I'm going to end up having to use some of them. So just letting you know, I'm going to be using my paid champs for the rotation battles. Well, not paid champs, but like my non-free, you know what I mean? Yeah, my other champs. All right, guys, we got our next frost upgrade for accuracy. So when I have 3 frost or necro champions, sorry, 3 cold or necro champions, 3 ice or necro champions, I will have an extra 50 accuracy, which is a big deal because moving up to Vortex 3, we now need like almost 200 accuracy. So with this, we'll only need like 150-ish accuracy on our cold champs. So this is going to be big. It's just basically Furbath that's going to need a lot more accuracy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying our luck with another Helio dice for Drizzt. It's a rare. But hopefully, we'll get some more dupe rares and we'll get enough refinement stones. All right, let's check it. Come on. Oh, we're 200 short. Damn. How do I get more refinement stones tonight, guys? I'm sure there's got to be some way to do it. Maybe pillar? I'd have to level up, like, maybe Edgar to tank for Frost Pillar. Yeah, there's 300 right there. So who do I level? This girl's not bad. Attack penalty 2 on a battle skill, but it's only single target. Chance to inflict frozen. Could be useful. This guy here, though, is just a raw tank. Gives himself shields. Takes less damage when he has shields on. And this would synergize well with the Traveler, the main character. Because the main character, Frost, is putting up shields. So I could have him tank. Might be enough to get me through. I'm gonna consider it. See how many potions I have. I think I have enough to get him to like 70, maybe 90. But first, I'm gonna go use up my day's energy in Goblin. And then we might try Venom, but more importantly, we're gonna finish Dragon. And get my final scroll for Furbath. My god. I finally got the RNG I needed to beat this Fey wave. And it feels good, man. I was in my search for artifact upgrading crystals. I decided to come check out Fey. And it turns out the floor that I'm stuck on actually gives you 300 crystals. And I was 2 fights in. I just needed to kill 2 more. But that one fight I was stuck on. This one looks really rough too. Not gonna lie. I'm just trying to stay out of range of Hivitar's battle skill. Which is 2 lanes. So I guess I can spread out like this. And I'm trying to bring in Horus here to taunt her. Although I might prefer to taunt Elisebre. If I can get one more rotation of nukes off, I might be able to do this. Question is, do I go for the back line or the front line? Probably the back line. If I can kill Hivitar, yeah, there we go. Then there should be no more damage coming in. Elisebre is so bloody annoying in Fey. Beautiful. I'll be right back. There it is, boys. 300 essence. And we have finished our very first epic artifact 20. And the reason I did this one first is strictly for Goblin, basically. I'm always going to have a shield because I use Irina and Goblin. If I do switch to an ice team, then I can bring main character in ice form for the shield. Next, though, I'm not sure if I should go for the eyeball. Because again, just for Goblin to get max farm on Goblin as soon as possible. The other option is I may need to level this to 20 for Venom 7, 8, well, for 8 and 9. I can already farm 7. So I got a couple of decisions to make there. Show you guys a little trick that I use in Fae for positioning. On certain waves, you're going to want your taunt in the middle. So, because the enemy has 3 melee, and when he walks up, the melee go right here, and the 2 backliners are right here. So you can nuke in a square. For fights like this, where there's 2 frontliners and 3 backliners, you want your taunt either here, off center, or here. And it's based on whatever the biggest priority target in the back is. You'll see when I start the fight, Horus walks up, and the melee group right in front of him, forming a nice square with the 2 frontliners and 2 backliners. So now he gets a nice taunt off. Well, he would have got a nice taunt off had it been a regular backliner or frontliner. And then you also get good square nukage. And that is how I position for Fae. I mean, there's a lot more nuance to it with certain waves. But that's the gist of how to group them as a frontliner. Okay, the very next wave, I got an example of the other one, where you want to position in the middle. They've got 3 frontliners, 2 backliners, so in the middle they all group up. Alright, so we were able to catch up completely on the Fae, which is quite nice. I wish this champion was better. I'd actually be excited to get him. A 50% chance to dispel 1 debuff from a random ally. Not even 1 debuff from all allies. Not even 100% chance. Damage to enemies with a chance to blind. Attack penalty 1. Not attack penalty 2. 3 attacks. 30% chance of stun. This is the only thing that maybe will make me level him. Because this could actually help me climb even higher in Fae. And for the Radiant Lightning Pillar, he's a free champion, so I can use him. He's not taking up a slot. And this is quite good, actually. The chance to stun. It's a 5-second stun as well. But now that we're caught up on Fae, we have a new labyrinth that opened today. So I'm going to run through this one as well. Might as well while I'm here. Guys, I just came back to the arena. And I looked at my defense. And this guy hit me again, but he lost. After I changed my defense. He's actually lost more than he's won to me. I find that funny. But he keeps hitting me anyway, I guess. Maybe he just has a hard time finding opponents. But now he's definitely not going to win against me with my defense now. And I want to see if I can find him again. I need to farm this guy a lot while I have my team set up like this. Let's go. Oh, shit. I didn't switch it back to my hit points build. Ah! What am I doing? Bruh. Maybe it's okay. Maybe all I needed was the Garius. Oh, but I don't have healing reduction. Oh, yeah, frick. I'm gonna see if I end up winning. I doubt it, though. I don't think I can kill the Garius. Okay, at least I got him out of the way. This might work if it times out perfectly, where I get the taunt. I basically need to get defense down on now. If defense down lands, and then I plow all my damage into him, and then I get a perfectly timed taunt to prevent him healing himself, that's the only way I see myself doing this. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Ah, damn, that feels bad. Now that guy's going to be like, ha ha ha, you lost to me, loser. Oh, we're making headway. It's that damn recovery over time, though. When he gets the recovery over time off, it just, all of my little hits end up healing him more than the damage I do. Oh, good time taunt. I'm just not doing enough damage here. Okay, now this is how the fight is supposed to play out. I know I've shown this before, but it's just satisfying. I just feel bad. Man, I was so close to getting into the next tier of arena, where I can buy the Helio dice. Okay, this is bad. Please heal. Okay, we got it. Oh, come on. Get off my Sigrid. Ah, for fuck's sake. Why did that happen this time? Why? I must have changed my gear somewhere. Okay, this just feels even worse now. I've lost twice in a row. Fuck me. What's going on here, man? I know his Irina is the one that's hitting Sigrid and putting her down. I'm just gonna go double hit points. For this fight, she's got enough accuracy to land on Garius. Because he doesn't have resistance build. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I have to put Lothair over here. All right. I think this is how I had it. Man, this is so bothersome having to switch gear back and forth in arena. Cuz I never remember what I was wearing. And like I set up the presets. But then sometimes I tweak one or two pieces and then I can't remember which gear piece was for which fight. My memory ain't that good, man. I'm getting old. All right. We got it. We just lost 2 fights for free for no reason. No biggie. And that is that. They'll eventually whittle him down. All right, guys. We finally did it. We got one of the hardest fights in the game to get us to Diamond or Silver Arena. Sometimes you get those really strong players who want to drop ranks so they can farm easier. Oh, whoa, wait. I'm dumb. Oh, I've got one more whole rank to climb. Okay, so I guess I'll just buy these then for now. Because by the time I climb up to silver, I'm going to have enough to buy the Helio dice anyway. Alright, we're just getting the summons. Okay, let's see what we got. Couple rares. Couple dupe rares. And an epic. And it's Shook. He's a decent epic. I probably won't end up using him. He's not worth using an unlock on. But if this were a regular account, I would probably be building him at some point. He's got AoE attack down on his ultimate with recharging speed penalty. Also dispels all shields. And then reduce ultimate energy. And he gains ultimate energy when the enemy gains a buff. So he's like perfect for Cursed Dungeon. Actually, he's really good for Ancient Battlefield as well. Anywhere where there's shields or where you need to recharge, slow down the enemy's ultimates. Plus, like, his damage is pretty mediocre, but just having attack penalty too and an AoE is pretty strong. Not terrible, not terrible. And then I guess I'll just do singles for these. Oh, we got a new one. Livia. Gains a shield. Gains defense up. Chance of dispelling a buff. and a chance of inflicting buff prohibition. Okay, so I won't be building her. Not bad. Got some good dupes for the crystals. Guys, today we got this Philosopher's Stone in Fae. So this is going to let me upgrade one of my normal runes. And this is like the perfect rune for Sigrid. If it was skill haste instead of attack speed. But I'm going to use it on this one. Because right now I just need as many power-ups as I can get for Sigrid. Trying to get to the last stage of Goblin as fast as possible. And I don't know why I'm not wearing this one. Because I'm running Goblin right now. Oh, the two worst ones. Still good though. I'll take it. We did it, lads. I believe it's the first on the server to clear Goblin 3-2. I was getting close, so I decided to use the good food and put some offensive gear on Usha. And now we can try the final stage, where we need a lot more accuracy. I'm gonna have to switch Usha back into tank gear. Probably. Yeah, she dying. Oh, let's see. Let's see how it goes. She was just getting her ass kicked by like twice the monsters. Okay, not as bad as I was expecting, to be honest. Damn, dude. We've almost got a full 3-star in Goblin 3-3 already. That's hype. Nicely done, Wix. Nicely done. Alright, we're back at the Green Dragon. This time we have 6 minutes left. The most important thing is that nobody dies. Trying to get it as close as possible so we don't have that split second where attack down falls off and I die. Uh-oh. All right, well, hopefully this works out, guys. I'll be back at the end. Think we got it. So it's Green Dragon 170 down on auto. Well, mostly auto. I can probably full auto it now. Oh, we got the bare minimum scrolls. Alright, so we'll get the discounted scrolls, and then I'm probably going to save up for more epic. Because I do have a lot of epic champions. And Furbath is fully scrolled. So I'm going to go do my Vortex run for the day with my newly scrolled Furbath. And then tomorrow we're going to do the Violet Dragon, or at least attempt to. And we'll try some Venom 8 tomorrow as well. So I'll be right back with my Vortex. Now that Furbath has his cooldowns, I'd like him to ult right before this move here. And then have attack down for this, this, and maybe this, but probably not. Let's see, when does attack down? Yeah. It wears off right before that. It's up for 2 AoEs at least. So we're going to let this run through. This is Vortex 3, by the way. We'll let this run through and see what we can get done. Alright, my Furbath died very early. I don't even think we made it to the first chest. Nope. So we need 5 mil. I'm gonna change the attack down. I want it to be up for the ultimate, the final AoE, and the next AoE. And then hopefully it'll stay up for the single target hit as well, since that one is instant. Let's test that theory. So we want it to go up right as he's ulting. I can even delay it another second or so. Yeah, see? I think I can make it work. So go like 21. Because the boss doesn't go right at his timing. He's got like a delay before his attack lands. But the delay on the single target is a lot less. So let's see if it goes off at the right time here. Perfect. It landed right before the damage. And then if it's still on when this lands... Yep. Okay, perfect. We can leave it like that. Alright, Furbath died. It fell out of sync slightly. But I think we still got 5 mil, so I'm going to keep it. I don't really feel like spending a lot of time on this today. There's Vortex 3. Nice. I'm considering switching out main character Ice for Sigrid or Irina. Probably Irina. And that way she can put a shield on Usha, but also we can keep attack down ×2. I wonder if that's worth trying right now. Alright, I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna build Irina in defensive gear. Because she doesn't have the 3 affinity bonus, so she's gonna be kind of weak. I'll go with this, but I might switch to this if I need to. She's going to be a mixture of like damage and defense, just to try to keep her alive. And then I got to switch Hochadir. I can probably put him in an attack chest, but we'll see. If he's dying early, I'm going to want to switch him out. I need some more gear for sure. Oh, I have like no legendary pieces. That's really not worth leveling. This one's pretty good. The problem is I don't have another piece to go with it. I'll figure it out. So this is my setup. Unfortunately, Zarloth doesn't have her cooldowns booked. Otherwise, I'd do everybody 20 seconds. But this is going to make sure attack down stays up full time. Unfortunately, because of this, I can't time her ulti to give the shield to Usha. So I'm thinking about Zarloth as my next epic book. But we're going to try to run this and see how it goes. So we put Irina next to Usha for the shield. Furbath is going to attack down. Get our damage dealer rotation going. And then Irina's going to reapply attack down. So we'll see how the damage pans out, whether we're able to survive for longer because of it. Be right back. Urbath died again. So without the 3 affinity bonus, he's very squishy. It seems like it could be better, this setup. Either way, I'm going to save this. No more messing around with it tonight. Not too shabby. Based on yesterday's rankings, I'm not even top 10. Maybe top 20. But we've got a lot of people on 3 now. At least 22. But that'll be it for the day. A lot of progress done. Goblin 3-3. Green Dragon 170. Vortex 3. I will catch you in the next episode.